Lodi, welcome back to the Tony Six Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks for today's card. And on today's show, we'll have picks for you from Major League Baseball, 14-game card. I guess Milwaukee and Philadelphia need a day off after yesterday. After yesterday's wild one, a lot of blown saves, of bad bullpen performances all over the place yesterday in Major League Baseball. And, of course, we'll have picks from the W as well. And, of course, what we'll do is we'll meet the capper thing and write the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. So let's say hello here to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Well, not too much. Hey, winning day on Sunday, so I can't complain there. Shout out to the Phillies and the Brew Crew there. Brew Crew giving it up late. I'll take it. Hitting the Phillies, my play of the day. So 2-1 day. Can't complain there at all about what happened yesterday. So on to the new month, new week. Let's get it rolling.
Yep, NFL week as well. So looking forward to the start of NFL coming up in a couple of days. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. Coming off 3-1 day there. Got TCU last night. That was a good one. And Cash 2 actually put 2 team totals over for the first time in the site. Won both of those. Got that done there. So good day there. Cashed a couple home runs from the home run hit list. So good day all in all.
A good day there from Chris. Overall, let's say hello to Jorge. Jorge, welcome back to the morning show.
Hey, Tony, thanks for the invite as always. Yeah, man, don't forget about baseball now. This is when the odds makers are worried about the NFL and the big money moves. We have 3 things going on with MLB. They bring up all the AAA guys that are promising.
Two of them.
And two things will happen on 2 different sets, right? The winning teams, some of those guys will come in and actually fill some holes, and those teams will continue to play well, being the competition teams. And or they just help for somebody that's hurt. But you go to the losing teams, and it'll either make a team stink really bad because they'll go with the youth movement, or you'll find a crew that comes up and starts playing well together and scoring some runs and making a difference. So there's a lot of value left there. You don't see as much line movement on baseball once the NFL starts. So looking to see if I can cash in on some of that now that football's here.
Yeah, and of course, when you're betting some of those these teams out of the picture, you got to be careful with these with the pitchers because they move them around. Like yesterday, we're playing. We couldn't figure out who Miami and Washington were going to start. that's what. And the Angels.
And bullpens are tired now. Look at all the blood.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Rod or maybe Chris. All the blown saves. Those are tired bullpens, man. They've been playing all year.
Yeah.
And if they're out of it now, getting them to come in and all shut down a team at their inning apiece gets a little bit tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got to mention Atlanta. Another blown one there. There's a lot of them yesterday.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Let's say to Sean. Sean, what's happening?
Not much. Split baseball yesterday, but I had a dog, so it's a winner. We'll take it. Yeah, piggybacking on the baseball stuff, man. I'm glad it's like football because a lot of these lines get crazy. You get the haves and have-nots. I've been picking and choosing the spots. They've been paying off for me the last couple weeks. I've been saying it. I've been sticking to it. More the same today, man. Just kind of one game I moved on. That's it. I'll be happy there. Kind of tighten up college and NFL football for the season, and that's where I'll be moving forward. To college basketball.
Yeah, college basketball, yeah. A month. That was Halloween. A couple months away, right? We're in November in 2 months. Yeah, it's not too far away. El Nino's, what's happening?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Pretty quiet day for me yesterday. Just one play, but it came through for us. If you wanted more action, I had the dogs there. They went 2-1 too, so that went well too. As I said, I didn't really love the card yesterday too much, but hey, I'm glad I could share some winners with everyone.
That's right. All right, let's say Alessandro, what's going on? Sparring the Yankee cap today.
Absolutely. You guys already know. Made some money yesterday, made some money the day before. So 2 days in a row in the green, couple unit wins. We'll take that. The reverse run lines came through for me as well yesterday. Only needed to go 2 out of 5 for profit. We're touching plus 200 on these things. Nice. People were getting after me in the comments about that. I mean, we touch plus money on this channel. Sorry, guys. But yeah, let's keep making some money.
Yep. I always say take what the game gives you. Hello, Solo. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy to be here. Coming off a 500 weekend. Got it back yesterday. Can't make any money off that. Let's fire. Let's make some money.
Yep. Same as we had the 500-day yesterday's look to bounce it back as well. There. Let's take a look at baseball here. Just go over some of the changes. Looks like Nolan McLean will go for the Mets here against our old friend Sawyer Gibson Long. Haven't seen you for a while. He'll be getting the start there for Detroit. Bubba Chandler will be the bulk pitcher. I think Ashcraft might be the opener for Pittsburgh as they take on the Dodgers and Clayton Kershaw
Bubba
today.
Chan. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I'm seeing. Who did you say was the starter? Sorry.
No, I thought it was Ashcraft. What may be the opener here, but Bubba Chandler has been listed as the bulk pitcher today
Yeah, I'm seeing.
for Pittsburgh. But I don't know.
I'm seeing
Modzinski?
Milosky, right? Milosky,
Yeah.
that's right. Well, I think they moved to Milosky last night. That's right. Milosky is the one who'll get the start, who will be the opener today. That's what we're saying here with some of these bad teams. They're going to see a lot of pitching movement here. Looks like Adam Mazur. Oh man, the former gas can with the Padres last year. He's going to get the start here for Miami going against Kay Cavalli in that Miami Washington series is going to be crazy trying to keep up with these pitching changes. What else do we have here? Oh, Angels, another one will be moving some pitchers in. Mitch Ferris will get the start today here for the Angels. Looks like that'll be his debut in Major League Baseball. So Mitch Ferris there. Our man Simeon Woods Richardson gets a start today for Minnesota there. And that may be it here as far as any changes. Let's see. Tyler Wells is going to go in for Baltimore as another one coming off an injury here. So we saw Bradish. Now we're seeing Tyler Wells for Baltimore. Hey, there's their excuse why they couldn't win. So they're in. Of course, we know Eovaldi's out. So Jacob Latz looked like to be the replacement here for Eovaldi. He'll get another start for Texas. They take on Arizona and Nabil Krismet. There you go with Arizona. Another blown save yesterday for those Diamondbacks. My God. They blew it again. All right, so we got you set up here with baseball. I saw one weather issue where it said 38%. That would be 31% in Minnesota today. That's your weather game. So let's get it going here with baseball. We'll start off here. Top of the one. See what Dodger team shows up here as they take on the Pirates. Dodgers $1.55, total 8.5. Mets and Tigers. Mets, you expect this to move up here. Dollar actually moved down. Opened $1.35 down to 126, total 8.5. Blue Jays and Reds $6, total 8.5. Marlins and Nats. We got the Nats here, $1.10, total of 9. We end the block with Guardians and Red Sox. The Red Sox $2.45 here, total 7.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, for me, only a couple of this early block for me. That Dodgers and Pirates game, I'm going to take the under. I think Kershaw has a half decent start. He's been mowing along, and it's at 8.5. That line's come down too. You only have to lay about $1.50, $1.60 for the Dodgers. That was a lot bigger line, and it's dropping. Drop. I don't know. I don't like that. I definitely lean to the Pirates in that one as well. But I like the under 8.5. I think it's a lower scoring matchup there. Because you look at the Dodgers, 6-3-1 to the under. Pirates 6-4 to the under in the last 10. Yeah, lower scoring matchup in that one. And then give me the Mets. McClain is the better starting pitcher. I'm not trusting Gibson long there in that one. And then we've seen what the Tigers bullpen did yesterday. And nope, not doing it. Give me the Mets. They have the advantage at the start. The offense is ticking along. And the coin flip price, give me the Mets. I might even take the Mets on the run line. I think they whoop it up on Detroit there. Gibson long again. Yes, give me the Mets on the run line in that one.
There we go from Rod. Yeah, Tigers bullpen, another one that's starting to fade out here. Let's say hello to Chris.
Yeah, Dodgers, Pittsburgh. I agree with you under there. Hopefully, Bubba gets to go a little bit for a while there. He's pretty good on that. So I'll take the under there. Take the over in the Blue Jays Reds there. I think Lodolo and Barrios get rocked today. No problem there. Fading the hyphenated name there with Gibson Long. Taking the Mets. Take them how you want to. Run line, money line, however you want to play it. And then same with Boston. We're going to take Boston on the run line to fade Slade Ciccone.
Fade in there from Chris. We move on over to Solo.
We're going to look at the Marlins and the Nats. You got Mazur and Cavalli. Cavalli's been rocked lately. Don't really trust either bullpen. I think these bats show up. It's not the warmest outside or hottest temperature, but I think these bats show up, push this total over 9.
There we go from Solo. I guess we'll get back to Jorge.
Oh, sorry about messing up your rotation, Tony.
Right.
Yeah, I guess everybody's jumping on the Mets run line gravy train, and more so just because the Mets pitching. The kid's been a stud since he's come up in the league, and just reading some of the side notes on it, just out of New York, man, they really like him. He has all the confidence of a regular starter, so he may be somebody that'll be beneficial to him. Dodgers, that's a tough one. I guess I'll go with the lean on that to the under. I'll agree. Dodgers 3-6-1, their last 10 to the over. And Pirates, you kind of never really know what you get out of them. And Kershaw is pitching extremely well, so I'll go with the lean on the under of the Dodgers.
There we go from Jorge. Move on over to Sean.
Another for Dodgers Pirates. I will have 2 player props in the Met game at the end of the show. Give me some Lodolo action here with the Reds. Natty's Marlins over with Cavelli and Missouri 9. Man, I'd say Crochet run line, but I can't do the 120. And then, you know what? Sorry, Red Sox fan. I need a crap outing for Crochet here because I got Scooble to lead the league in strikeouts, and he's got like a 3 strikeout league or something over Crochet. So I need him to lead in the first inning with a hammy. I shouldn't say that. That is wrong to me. I don't know. That's wrong. Sorry, folks. That's it for that. Yeah, I like Crochet. I got the Red Sox to make the playoffs. So I can't have him get hurt. That would hurt me. But I need no strikeouts today from Crochet.
There we go. From Sean on over to El Nino's.
After that, I think he's going to go over his strikeout.
Yeah. Strikeout 11 today.
Yeah, probably.
Needs this one to go under. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a pretty concerning line move there on the Dodgers. Gotta always be a little worried about that, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I kind of agree with the under there. I think if these Pirates pitchers, which as Chris was saying, this guy Bubba Chandler was a highly ranked prospect, so looked good. So again, if he can have himself a good start, the only problem there is I don't think he's going to go too deep into this game. And not the worst guy backing him up either there in Carmen, but so I guess it's a slight lean into the under there if the Pirates bullpen can keep it. I mean, both bullpens actually can keep it together at the end of the game there. And next up, I like the Mets a lot. Might end up being a premium play, actually, if the Tigers can get the job done yesterday. I think this is a much tougher pitching matchup for them here. So I would lean to the Mets there. I mean, not lean. I like the Mets a lot. I was slightly leaning to the Reds. Again, this one I think it could go either way, honestly, but it's a slight lean to the Reds, and I kind of agree with the over there. I can see some runs in this game. And I'm going to go with the Nationals here with Cavalli over Missouri and the Marlins. And then we got one more here. Yeah, Red Sox maybe a little bit overpriced. So, yeah, not much for the morning show on this one.
They're from El Nino's, Alessandro.
No, I'm on Dodgers run line. I just think they get it done here against the Pirates on the road. You do get all 9 innings of them batting. I like that a lot as well with the run line that we're trying to get. Give me the Dodgers. Give me the Mets as well. I'll just take the minus 130, minus 135. No run line there. I just like the Mets with McLean on the mound. Blue Jays, Reds. I'll take the over instead of trying to choose a side here. I can see Barrios and Lodolo giving it up. Great American Ballpark. Hitters-friendly park. Give me the over there. Guardians, Red Sox, I guess I'd go run line. Minus 120 is a little juiced. I just think the Red Sox get it done today. Crochet on the mound. Marlins and Nationals. Give me the Nationals. We'll run it back with them. We won with them yesterday. See them getting 2 in a row here. Cavalli over Mazer. I like the pitching advantage there.
Yeah, from Alessandro, we got Solo already. All right, I'll tell you, I like the under as well. Dodgers and Pirates. LA, not a good hitting team on the road, just 243. Remember, Muncy's hurt. Pittsburgh, well, they can't hit righties. They can't hit lefties either, just 226. Kershaw passed 5 starts, ERA under 2. Pittsburgh bullpen has been pretty good at home. And LA against these bullpens with a whip of 1.35 or lower are 29-10 to the under on the road. So I'll take the under in that one. Yeah, I'm going to back McLean and the Mets here. The Mets bats got off on this Tiger pitching. We saw the weakness of this Tigers bullpen. They just hammered them. Soto just hammered this that Grand Slam yesterday. We're looking here at Gibson's story. We saw him early in the season. We saw him a little bit last year, and he was just getting pounded. He was like a Montero. He was a guy who would just get pounded a lot. I'll look at the Mets here. Yeah, I like the over in Blue Jays Reds. Blue Jays may be an over team in September, right? A team that can hit with a terrible bullpen. That's a combination there for overs. So I'll go over here with Toronto hitting 279 over their past 27. Reds have hit a little bit.
I don't know if I'd call them a terrible bullpen. I would say maybe a tired bullpen.
All right, we'll call it tired.
To go a little bit deep. It's still a solid one. I mean, they're not horrible, but they've been overworked a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. They have been. A lot of them have been overworked, no doubt. Especially when you're going 4 or 5 innings. That's something to keep an eye on as well. Poor recent form for both bullpens, by the way. Blue Jays 16-9 the over their past 25 on the road, so I'll go over in that one. And what else are we going to look at? That's what I have in that block. All right, let's get to the middle block. Next up in the middle, we've got Mariners and Rays. Boy, the Rays got off on Mariners pitching. There's another one. There's another team that got racked up. Yesterday, we got Seattle here, $1.10, total of 8. Braves and Cubs. We got the Cubs now $1.69, total 8. Angels and Royals. The Royals settling about $1.55, total of 9. White Sox and Twins. We got the Twins $1.45, total of 9. And the block with Athletics and Cardinals, another team that got off. Boy, a lot of empty seats in St. Louis yesterday. My goodness. We got St. Louis here, $6, total 8.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, definitely not my favorite block in this middle block. So for me, just a nerfy for you. Give me Seattle and Tampa Bay. No runs first inning. Woo's dealing along. Rasmussen's starting to pick his game back up as well. So no runs first inning. Seattle, Tampa Bay. With a lean to Atlanta too. I know Joey Wentz has been asked, but I'm not trusting him. Emanage here in the spot. It's just one of those spots that the value is too much. Value play for me. Give me the Atlanta Braves there at the plus 155 price. Can't pass that up there. Give me the Braves.
There we go from Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay on the money line there. Seattle looked terrible yesterday. Shouldn't have been. I mean, it's a good ballpark. You got Caminero, Raleigh, all those guys that can normally hit home runs, and you get them in a ballpark that they should have done it, and they didn't do anything yesterday. It looked ridiculous. So give me Tampa Bay on the money line, and fading the Braves back to that train. That was ridiculous yesterday. That blown save. Give me the Cubs on the run line there, and then looking at Kansas City, LA. Angels there. We're going to go under 9. I just don't think we see a lot of runs in that one. And finishing out the block here, we know what the homeless does outside of there where they have amenities. We'll take them, the Athletics on the money line there since they're away.
Yep, hot showers and hot meals make for better play. On over to Jorge.
Yeah, looking at that block, probably the worst unit out there has got to be Minnesota's pitching. Over the last 10 games, they're giving up 7 runs a game. I think the rest of the season, you could probably get the opposing team total and just bet it over, and you'll end up plus units by the end of the year. Their pitching is horrible, man. It's been consistently horrible for a while.
Yeah.
So team total over against the Twins and over in that game.
Yeah. From Jorge on over to Sean.
Yeah, I sort of wanted to take the White Sox against Woods Richardson, but I'll get behind the team total there with Jorge and an over. And my favorite one in this block was the A's over. 8.5 against Mikolas. Sevy coming back after not pitching for a bit. Give me the over. I mean, he's got some bats. And like you said, they have hot water, food. They're not eating,
sack lunches,
jail bologna sandwiches in a clubhouse on a porta-john. Texting people off a porta-john. You're in a
sounds like he's in a home
tank. Let's go. Let's go A's over.
There you go. There we go. Who won over to El Ninos?
Yeah, I'm expecting a lower scoring game in the Rays Mariners. I'll take the under 8 there. It is juiced, but I think it's well worth it, especially at 8. I'd rather get that than the 7.5. But hey, if you don't like laying juice, 7.5 is okay with me too. The Cubs Braves. Rod's right. There's a ton of value here on the Braves, but if I had to make a pick on this game, I'd probably lean towards the Cubs. Maybe the better play here is just Cubs first 5 on the run line with Imanaga. I think he's the better starter here, so just take them early. And if I had to go full game, I'd probably lean Cubs -1, but again, it's not a very strong play. I like the White Sox. I think there's a bit of value there. I'm not against the team total over, this whole game going over, but I think there's the values on the White Sox money line here at plus 130 or so. I like the Athletics there on the money line, and I could see some runs in that one too. I'll agree on the over in that one as well. That wraps this block up, doesn't it?
It does there from Al on over to Alessandro.
Yeah, Mariners Rays. I'm having a hard time getting to the window on this game. I was on the Mariners yesterday. That was ugly. I was expecting them to have some offense. These 2 pitchers on the mound, I don't know. I just can't bet this game. I'm just going to go no bet. Angels Royals. Another one I'm struggling to get to window here. I don't like Lorenzen. Lorenzen hasn't been that bad recently. Forced to play, I would try to get an under here, under 8.5. Braves, Cubs. This one I do like. I'm on Cubs run line. Just keep it simple. Plus money with it as well. White Sox, Twins. I like the over here. Simeon Woods Richardson. I had it at 9. I see it rising to 9.5. Still like the over White Sox Twins. And I also like the over there, Athletics Cardinals with the Severino. and Michaelis on the mound. Lean to the Athletics on a side just because they have the way better lineup. We saw what they did yesterday. So the Athletics and over in that Cardinals game.
There from Alessandro on over to Solo.
Mariners and the Rays. We got Wu and Rasmussen. Wu's been solid. Probably goes five to 6 plus innings, limiting contact. Probably limit some base runners. Rasmussen probably won't go past 4, but at the end of the day, I've been fading this Mariners team pretty heavy. I'm staying on board. They've fallen off a cliff. I think they're unbettable at this time. Let's take the Rays minus 105.
And there we go from Solo. Tell you what I think about this game. About the only one I like in this spot will be the Athletics here. In this one, Athletics have been hitting the ball well. Cardinals just 236 over their past 29. And Severino, he likes the amenities on the road this year. 11 road starts, ERA 3.17. Michaelis has been hammered. Past 5 starts, ERA over 6. Boy, the Athletics continue to do their job on the road against losing teams here. 19-11 on the road against losing teams, returning almost 9 units. And the Cardinals 11-16 in their past 27 at home, minus 9-unit loss. I've never seen so many empty seats in a Cardinal game. I mean, it was watching that yesterday. It was this wild. It's not used to seeing. They're some of the most loyal fans in all of baseball, the Cardinal fans, and to see them dwindle in attendance like that. I think they had a low for that new stadium. I think they drew like 18,000 on Tuesday against the Pirates. That made national headlines because that was the smallest crowd they've had, which is really sad to see. Because that, again, even though I'm a Dodger fan, and Jorge will tell you they used to break our hearts in the playoffs a lot, but they have a very good fan base over there, so you got to respect that. But it's going the other way now. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show, closing out baseball with these Yankees and Astros. Good pitching matchup here. Yankees $1.12, total 8. Giants and the Rockies there. We've got the Giants here 213, total 10.5. Orioles and the Padres. Padres smarting because they lost one of their bullpen guys for the year. Padres $1.66, total 8.5, and they followed now 4 games back with the tiebreaker for the Dodgers for that division title. Rangers and D-backs, another blown save yesterday for the D-backs. Couldn't hold a 2-run lead in the 9th against a team that's on deathbed. We got Arizona here, $1.13, total 9.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, for me, a couple here in this block. First one, I like the Giants here to kick the crap out of the Rockies here, just like they did yesterday. Rolling along are them Giants. 8-2 last 10. Might be too little too late, but still. I think they get the run line win there with Webb on the bump. Abdul and Freeland there. And then give me the pitchers duel there, Yankees and Astros. I like the under in the first 5 there. Should be Framber dealing. He does deal better at home, sub 2 ERA there. And Freed, I know he's had his little bump, but he had a blister and a boo-boo on his finger. So I think that boo-boo's long gone. I think he has himself a good start there as well. Give me the under. And then give me Arizona there with Krismat. I guess the Padres are kind of upset they didn't keep this guy, eh? Because they definitely could have used his arm because he's been rolling right along. He's starting to work. He's come in as a start his last time out. He went 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, only a couple earned runs. But the team's battled behind him, giving him plenty of run support. So give me Arizona there in that one with Nabil on the bump. I'm going to actually take the first 5 there with Nabil on the bump. I think he has himself a good start. Keeps him in it. Stay away from that Arizona bullpen.
Yes, that's right. Arizona bullpen will break your heart, man. And over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at Yankees Astros, definitely going to take the under full game there. Could take under first 5 if you want to get in and out either way. And if I had to lean aside, I'll take the Astros at home, fade the Yankees. Not a fan. And then I'll go with Arizona there with Krismat as well. I'll take them. There's a little bit there. 120 is what I'm getting them. Arizona to bounce back today and get the win.
There you go from Chris on over to Jorge.
I don't want nothing to do with Arizona. Texas is on fire. They've scored 10 runs a game over their last 5 games, and you got to remember they got the best manager in baseball, without even an argument, in Bruce Bochy. So he's got these. They went to that little mini slump. All of a sudden, they turned it around. They're almost right back into the playoffs. They get enough done with their pitching. Arizona is not the same team they were last year. I still think some of the value they get on the line is as well they played last year. That bullpen is horrible. But look at Texas, man. I think they're going to continue to win. I think their team total is the better play, and so is the over.
There we go with Jorge on over to Sean.
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking at lines here for college football. On one of the sites, they still have Charlotte plus 21 versus North Carolina. But I take that, I'm automatically going to get shut out of that joint. So I'll take them plus 16 on another side here. So just hold on a second. I got to get these.
All right, move on.
There you go. A nice football winner. Charlotte, you get plus 16.
Or what the hell's going on?
I'm sorry. It's come on. It's freaking 10 o'clock on a Monday morning. What do you, if you're not paying,
He likes to get those early lines. He likes those early lines. Labor Day throws them off. Labor Day throws them off because they don't get the numbers up till Tuesday.
The difference between this, on Tony's side, I'm like, I think 10-8 or something. It said I'm 16-12, but on the other sides I'm 16-7, 16-5 because you got the lines come up. You got to get them when they come up. If you think you're gonna any kind of little edge, you want to win. You can't wait till freaking day up.
It's a great point you're bringing up. We got to thinking about this over the weekend. Back in the days when I used to do the Stardust line show, and the opening line was just there in the book, and maybe Pinnacle made an offshore line. But now there's crews. You can see which odds makers making lines for all the different books. You know what I mean? So I jumped between two different sites, and exactly, I think I was a couple games up on another site, but 8-1-1, lost by a hook here with Tony. So Sean, no, I agree with you 100%. Shopping for the lines is huge, and a little bit more conservative. I mean, Pinnacle's a little bit risky, but it seems like the other two follow right along behind it. So I'm glad Bovato's up there putting up some football numbers that are a little bit more square than some of those Pinnacle numbers. So you can kind of see groups behind them, Sean, if you start looking to see which ones and try
this line will be like 14.5 by game time.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Let's be honest here. Where are we going? You know where we're going here, Mr. Yankee there. Vegas Al. Let's see how good they are. Let's see how good this Yankee squad is with the Astros, the Tigers, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox coming up this week. This will save my Yankee win total under 93.5 because they're going to come in here and crap it up, and it'll be fight. It's okay when you're beating last place teams. Now here come all the fire Boone Chants and these guys we got in trades. These bullpen guys from crap teams are going to. Spit the bit. Let's go. Let's go, Stros. Let's go, Stros. Bang the garbage cans. There we go. We know what's coming.
There we go.
And also, I wanted to take the Orioles today, and I saw Tyler Wells hasn't pitched since April 12th of last year. So that's a no-go. And I want to do an over, but why do I feel like both these teams are going to struggle today? That's it. Framber to the rescue.
There you go. Yeah, Bradish and now Wells. Here. There you go. Their guys are coming back. A little too late to come back, but that's the Baltimore year this season.
Framber to the rescue. He needs to save his own ass. He's been Mr. Framber. So we'll see what happens here today.
Hey, give me a break here. I'm cheering on your Blue Jays. I'm cheering on your Blue Jays for the division here. Come on, right?
Well, my side go Yankees. I got a nice plus 275 future on the Yankees to win the division. So I hope that the Blue Jays do a nice little nosedive here. And the Astros added in. The garbage can isn't going to work here. Sorry, no garbage cans allowed here for you here in this one. Freed doesn't have a little boo-boo on his bump anymore either. So. Kind of like the Yankees.
Just put super glue on it.
A true fan says, you know what? It's about making money. But a true fan is about making money. I don't care about what hat my hat is. I need to eat, pay my bills.
If the Yankees come out of this with winning more series, let's say they maybe lose one series out of all those teams, I'd give them the favorite to go and win the World Series because they're getting a little bit hot. And now's the true test before he gets to the playoffs. Why these other teams are better? Because they're public, the only value you'll have if they heat up and they play through the rest of this, and obviously they'll probably knock Toronto down, right? If they go through that.
Because next weekend they play them for 3, right?
We'll see. So. I mean, I ain't ruling the Yankees out for sure.
Well, you can't. I mean, you got Judge in there, and the Stanton's going to be hot, and Fried and Rendon are decent. He'll come
even
back.
The Bucks worried because
it's all about who's hot. It's who's going to be hot is going to win. Both leagues.
Hot and healthy.
Is Boone still there?
Yeah, he's still there. He survived all this.
You're
shocked, like everybody else. Like everybody else in the world. So you're shocked the guy still has a job.
Yeah, well, the old man isn't there anymore. Steinbrenner is the father. The father would have been there. They would have been the third manager this season if George Steinbrenner was still going.
Yeah.
Still alive.
The Jays got Hoffman, so right now he's been Kaufman. So he's been coughing it up. So we'll see how the Jays finish. Hoffman needs to pick it up because if he doesn't, He's been choking it up and coughing it up. I'll start calling cough it up. There it is. Coughing up Hoffman coming to the bump. Here we go.
There.
He's
Yeah, that's rough there. On over to Alninos.
Yeah, don't know if I should try to break this Yankees Astros tie we got going on here, but I definitely agree on the under there. I mean, I think I've heard a couple of people on the under. I know I heard a lot of back and forth on the sides, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm leaning under in this game. I think yes, Valdez had not been in his best form, but he bounced back nicely against the Rockies. Now again, he's going to be facing a different lineup here. But again, between these two starters, I think we can stay under these 8 runs. And yeah, Giants coming in as a pretty sizable favorite here. Even the run line's getting a little ridiculous now, but still leaning that way. 10.5. I think we can sneak under that total. Again, not going crazy with that total in Colorado. Obviously, you always got to be careful with the unders there. Darvish, Wells. Yeah, Wells, again, as Sean was saying, coming off a pretty lengthy injury there. So I'm going to go with Darvish here in the Padres on the good old -1 here. They bounce back after a disappointing loss yesterday. And yeah, the Chris Matt versus Latz, interesting matchup here. It was even money when I looked at it. Then again, it opened up. I mean, moved pretty big on Arizona, and I was seeing it coming back down. I was on Arizona full game, as Rod said, though maybe the first 5 might be the better look there with and just try to avoid this Diamondbacks bullpen. But again, I was on the full game for the doggy video, so you get one of them for free here. But not that you have to pay for that video. but yeah, again, first 5 would have probably been the stronger play, but it was assuming they'd be favored there, so I just went full game.
Here we go from we move on over to Alessandro in the Yankee town. No, it's actually split there, but the Yankees and Dodgers in Vegas. Over to Alessandro.
I'll be quick, man. Solo and I are here waiting. Okay. Anyways, Rangers D-backs absolutely do not care about this game. Not betting it. Padres, I'm on the run line. I know Darvish is on the mound, but I think they rock Wells. I like that a lot. Padres today. Giants Rockies, I'm on the under. I like the under 10. Webb and Freeland. I've been riding Kyle Freeland. I know he's not, the best of pitchers, but if there's a Rockies pitcher I'll back, it's Kyle Freeland. I like the under 10. And then I'll save the best for last. Those New York Yankees, they get it done today, -115. I think they go on a World Series type run as well. Save Boone's job. It's unfortunate because I want him gone. As a Yankee fan, sometimes you root for them to lose, hoping that Boone will get fired. But, of course, they're going to keep finding ways to win. It's nothing to do with Aaron Boone. He's a complete fraud. He should be back in the ESPN broadcasting booth. And that's all I got to say about that. But Yankees still get it done. And I'll ride it on to Solo.
On to Solo.
Giants and the Rockies got Webb and Freeland. Definitely can't lay 225 with the Giants. I feel like definitely a system play with the Rockies, +1.5 with the plus money. Freeland's been serviceable. Let's do a sprinkle right there. And Wells on the mound versus Darvish. Wells, like you say, first time going all season. I don't suspect he goes really far. Don't really trust either bullpen. I think Darvish is a gas can. I'm going to take this total over.
Yeah, from Solo said what I think about these games here. I'm going to go under here with the Yankees and Astros. Yankees hit just 235 over their past 27. Valdez, 13 home starts, ERA 1.70. You look at the recency form here. Last week, the bullpen's pretty good form here for both teams. So I like the under there. Against a starter that gives up half home run per game or per start or fewer, Astros 11-4 the under at home. I'll take the under there. I agree with Solo. I like the +1.5 with plus money with the Rockies here. Webb in his past 5 starts, ERA over 4. The Giants have not been a good run line favorite here. Here as a road favorite and taking the run line 10-16 to the run line as road favorite -110 or higher. And the Rockies to the run line at home past 30 games have been profitable, 17-13, returning 5.5 units. I'll take the Rockies here at the +1.5. Yeah, I can only look at Baltimore here. I know it's Wells coming back. They're going to have to rely on their bullpen, but I don't like what I'm seeing from Darvish. Past 10 starts, ERA over 5.5. And the Padres bullpen, past 6 games, ERA 5.5. I'll look at against the AL this year, San Diego 11-12, losing almost 7 units. I could only look here at that one. I'm going to stay away from Texas and Arizona. I don't know here with the bullpens and, of course, the Chris Matt and the bullpen. I'll stay away. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Simonis show. We have 3 from the W, 2 from the W. Liberty and Valkyries. We got the Liberty 6.5, total 156.5. Fever and Mercury. Here we got the Mercury 7, total 166.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, for me here in this one, I'll take the Gold State Valkyries here at home over the Liberty. Liberty on the road, 4-14 ATS-wise. So give me the points with the Valkyries. And then Indy and the Mercury. Everett's humping the Mercury and trying to cruise it up and down the road. No chance. Give me the Fever there and all those points. I'll take the Dogs in the WNBA today.
All right, anything from you, Chris, on W?
Not today.
Oh, no, to Alessandro.
Honestly, not a lot for me as well. I'll probably have to pass this over to Solo, but I'm just on both overs. Over 154 in the Valkyries Liberty, and over 164 in Fever Mercury. So both overs.
Yeah, from Alessandro over to Solo.
The Fever and the Mercury, like you said, I think the Fever's still trying to fight for positioning. I think it's an uphill battle. I think the Mercury's just a better team. I think the Mercury pull away. I'm led with Phoenix.
There from Solo. We got you through our sports coverage for today. Now it's time for our Parlay peripheral segment where our cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. There's NFL, college football coming up this week. We start with Rob.
All right, so we're going to throw in the Fever money line. We're going to throw in the Atlanta Braves money line. And then we're going to throw in one more Arizona, first 5. 3-teamer for you.
There we go from Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay on the money line, Athletics money line, Astros money line, and your home run pick of the day. They got him at plus 650. Jose Altuve with the Astros. He's already got one off of Max Fried. Doesn't matter where he puts him. If they put him batting third, he's got 18 home runs in that spot. He looks really good on a Tuesday in September and night. All the stats align here, so he's at 650. So go grab him.
Yeah, from Chris on over to Jorge.
Take the over in Minnesota. Take the over in the Texas Rangers, and recommend a trade of David Roberts for Boone as manager. I'd be more than happy with that.
There we go from Jorge. Bring Boone to LA. We didn't work with Manley. We're going to try with the Boone. On over to Sean.
All right. Couple props today. 32 and 43 with mostly the Ruby props. They were going 2 stolen bases. I got to give credit to my guy, Mr. Numbers. He brought this up to me the other day with Soto, looking for a 40-40. He said personally wants a 40-40. I was looking at this anyway because 30-30s anyway. So I got Lindor in here. He's like 1 or 2 away from a 30. He's a couple homers. He's in the ballpark here. Plus 390. He had a stolen base yesterday. Soto, was picked off yesterday. He's picked off twice in 28 attempts. Plus 450. I'm going to play these the rest of the week till they both get to 30. And you're going to be getting 4-1 odds. We could catch both of these today, and then we don't have to worry about it. And you want to jump on for Lindor to get to his 30, I get it. But, yeah, I think these are 2 winners every day. Every day this week, these will win every single day. That's the way I'm playing them. As worst case, we split, and if that's the case, we're still picking up almost $2 on it. So there you go. There's the record for the props. Winning. That's what we're doing.
There you go from Sean, and we move right on over to El Nino's.
So if you win today, you still firing again tomorrow?
I'll probably fire on Lindor for tomorrow because he's a 30-30. Like he's closing on 30-30, where Soto would be already at 30-30. I think I got to double check. I think he's going to have like 29. They'll both be at like 28-29. So 30-30 is definitely something. There's nice little personal goals to achieve. So I'll definitely play them until they get to the 30 mark.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm on the Mets. I'm on the under in the Rays Mariners game, and I'll go under in the – where did it go? Actually, just give me the Padres -1 to wrap it up.
We're from El Nino's on over to Alessandro.
We'll square it up. We'll go Dodgers run line. We'll go Yankees.
From Alessandro on over to Solo.
Let's go White Sox money line, Orioles money line.
All right, I'll go under Dodgers Pirates, over Blue Jays Reds, and I'll go with the Rays. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what we have for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading to a big week of action, guys. This is the NFL coming up, college football with a big card as well. Link in the description, and that'll take you over to Tony's Picks. That's where we have our best bets, our premium plays there. You'll be able to find all of our cappers there documented with leaderboards showcasing the top performers in our industry. So let's take a look and see what we got rolling today over at Tony'sPicks.com. Over on the premium area, we'll see what Rod has for sale for today. Rod, what you got?
And for me over at Tony's Picks, hey, one play. Definitely not my favorite slate of action here on this Tuesday. I think since we've been doing it, I got a couple more plays I'm going to put in. So I will have a three-pack. Right now, I've got my best bet up there. My MLB play of the day. We hit it with the Phillies. Then a plus money winner there today. So I don't know if we'll scoop that up. Grab my best bet of the day. Been rolling along there with that best bet. So scoop that up. But better yet, it's that time of year. It's we got so many sports going. It's best to jump aboard long term here because so many sports overlapping. We got MLB, we got NFL this week, college football, we got WNBA I cover. I got CFL rolling as well. So definitely 5 sports that I'm looking at. You don't want to miss out on any of that action there that I've released. So jump aboard something long term. That way you get everything I've got going. Take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. Can't go wrong with that. Use Tony T at checkout, 15% off.
That's right, guys. Don't forget that 1 month pass will include the first week of the baseball playoffs because the 28th is the last day of the season. So there you go. With the long-term passes, you may consider that here as we get into with all the sports overlap here. Let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. We'll see what Chris has for sale. Chris is a great start college football. Chris, what you got?
Yeah, pretty good start there. I got 3-pack in baseball day, best bet, 2 premiums. My 2 premiums are 2 more team totals. I've been enjoying those. Put those on the site yesterday. Got just some more today that I really like out there. Pretty good value, but best bet's first 5 money lines. So we're going to get in and out with that one. All wrapped up in one package for one price. So grab that. 2-for-1 capper. Tell you guys every morning I'm here. 2 people putting money in pocket makes a lot of sense. So put 2 people to work for you. There's a lot of people on here that do more sports than I do. Of course, I do college football and regular in NFL and baseball while it's still here. So those are the 3 I'm going to be covering. But you guys, have got other people that do other things for you. Use the promo code Tony T checkout, save you to 15%. And hop on something long term, short term. We got a lot of college football coming back up here. With that, I'm currently leading for 2025. That's probably, could change in an instant. So I don't hold on to that or brag about that at all. Things could change quickly. So just grab on there and let's keep winning this. We're having a great season so far.
Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm with Chris over at Tony's Picks to see a lot of the best bets 3-packs. Remember, the 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks as we do document team totals, nerfies, as well as what else we have? Team totals and nerfies. That's right, nerfies. They're on Tony's Picks.
First halves too. Don't forget those first halves. We got some
first halves. That's right. First halves
well,
college football. First halves. There's so much we're working on. We're also working on the what you call it. We're working on the props as well. So we're getting that. We're putting our programmer to work here to get that more content here out there. All right, let's see what's rolling here with Jorge. What Jorge has for sale over at Tony's Picks right now. Jorge's been red hot right here the last 7 days, 812 units of profit. Jorge, what you got for sale?
Man, just got a baseball game going, blowout winner in the early set of games going in baseball. Again, I think there's going to be some extra value in those lines, and you're not going to see too much line movement on them with all the different sports going on. Definitely off to a hot week, but over the last couple of years, or since I came back, Tony, football's kind of been my strong suits, especially college. Off to a great start this year, 8-1-1 through the first week of the season. So got hooked on the Rebels. So again, your lines were favorable, and definitely got some luck on some of those plays. But definitely going to have some packages out early, maybe by segments. Definitely going to have some dogs. Looking for some value on some straight up winners. I think we're going to see a lot of that with this transfer portal and NIL. So definitely looking for all the value I can get this weekend.
That's right, guys. With Jorge over at Tony's Picks. Look for that long-term subscription. Remember that month pass, the way to roll here with all these sports overlapping at the first week of the playoffs there in baseball, as well as your NFL, college football, and more. So you got to go with Jorge over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. We'll see what Sean has for sale. Sean's put together a great year over at Tony's Picks. Unit leader, what you got for sale, Sean?
Yeah, MLB. Listen, I told you to take it easy, and I have been, and there you go. I don't know. A pretty good year. We're having a nice little run here. Chris said he's off to a fast start in football, and like I always say, you have good little runs. You just say, listen, nice little run. Let's just keep it going. That's all you got to do. We just kind of grind along every day. I've been saying that about baseball all season after a slow start there. Grinding along. Here we go into plus money. College football, NFL, same thing. We're just grind along, make a little money. I got 8 games up for college footies. so far. I just gave it a Charlotte one. The line's already on the move there. And NFL, I think another 8 or 9 games up there. And today, one MLB game. I think I'm on a 19-8 run or something, last 27. But that's probably over 2 weeks, maybe even longer, 2.5 weeks.
There you go.
Picking through the spots, we're all right. Been doing okay that way. Keep it going for September in baseball that way.
That's right. Picking your spots here because you got the lines, you got pitcher movements, a lot of going tiring bullpens. So there you go. Got it with Sean over at Tony's Pick. Long-term subscriptions, guys. Get that 1-month pass. Get those early plays from college football, NFL. A lot of these plays will not show in packages because of line movement. So you want to make sure you get the long-term subscription so you get those plays as Sean puts them in the system.
Yeah,
So,
and I usually put up like a 3-pack for a section, and if there's more games in that time, I don't put them in. That's just the way I do things. I'm not, I'll do like early games at noon, some at 7 or something. I'm not gonna put up 12, 15 individual packages. Get a weekly, get a 3-day, get the 3-day pass. You got 20 games right now in a 3-day pass for the weekend for Saturday and Sunday football. So it's definitely worth it.
there you go. That's right. 3-day pass. You get all the plays already in the system. And there from Sean. So get on board with long-term pass. Remember the promo code Tony T at checkout will knock off that 15% off. So get on board. All right. Let's see what's rolling here. We'll see what El Nino's has for sale over at Tony's Picks. El Nino's pretty good run here in baseball. What you got, El?
Yeah, we almost went with just one play, although there's a couple other ones I like. There's definitely my best bet I like, definitely more than the others. But I did get there with a second play, too, if you want to check that one as well. But, again, your best way to go is always getting those long-term 2-for-1 capper passes. And, pair me up with the other favorite capper.
That's right, guys. Getting on board here with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. El Nino's got rolling here. Baseball for you up on the board and football as well. So get on board with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks there and use that promo code to save money. There, all right, let's see what's rolling here. We'll see what Solo's got going over at Tony's Picks right now. Solo, what you got for sale?
I got a 3-pack MLB. I think I got a best bet MLB. I'm waiting on. I had a little trouble uploading my WNBA game, so hopefully by the top of the hour I'll be able to get that in. But we'll probably sit at 4 picks today. Hold our bullets for later on in the week. So sign up with me short-term, long-term. Pair with your favorite capper. Pair with the hottest capper. Starting to see the board. NFL is here. We ready to fire. Let's get to the bank.
The bank with Solo. Best bets on the board right now from Solo here from baseball. Of course, remember they're guaranteed. Their profit guarantee with the 1-day pass and the long-term pass from Solo. So go ahead and get signed up. Remember that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Pair up Solo with your favorite capper there with the 2-for-1 capper promo. All right, guys, over at Tony's Picks right now. I've got a best bet on the board here for Major League Baseball. Having a very good year in baseball. So get on board with me. And Alessandro had to leave earlier here. So let's just let you guys know over at Tony's Picks for Alessandro. You can check out Alessandro on the board today with the UFC picks up for you right now. But best bets from baseball and a 3-pack from baseball from Alessandro. So he's ready to roll here with Alessandro with the premium plays up there. And it looks like his best bet is bundled in the triple play. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks and get signed up. All right, guys, with you here on the show Monday through Friday here at, every day here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So, guys, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. Happen to miss any of our shows, well, just head on over to our YouTube channel. You can watch the replays of them. We've got a lot going on the YouTube channel, guys. A lot of great content. Hit the live tab, and that's where you'll be able to watch a replay of our live show. And, of course, member section, if you guys want to support the channel, early access to my videos and more, and become a channel member. Also, our happy hour. Rod hosts the happy hour here Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. each time. That'll be up and rolling for today. And, of course, hit the video tab for a lot more content up there. Of course, El Nino's got his dogs up there now. Him and El Nino's and his dog. His dog.
That clickbait going.
Got the clickbait going there. My deep dives in baseball, college. I got 10 already up from college football for this week. So we're rocking and rolling already. Keep an eye here for Ron's KBO. 8 Eastern time for you guys that need that overnight action. Well, Ron's got you covered with the KBO there. 2-3 zone WNBA today. It's Ramon, it's Justin, and it's Ron with that 2-3 zone from the W. So a lot of great content, guys. Check it out over on the Tony Speaks YouTube. Check out those plays on demand. And, of course, Rod, you've got – I know we look forward to that CFL coverage. You've been red hot in CFL this year. And, of course, you've got the happy hour here, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, definitely the happy hour returns after the long weekend break. Hey, we're not going to see a long weekend until Thanksgiving, I think, is the next break. So definitely tune in 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll have you rolling there on the happy hour Monday to Friday 5 p.m. Eastern. Definitely tune in there as the cards get bigger and bigger and these pitchers get changed up as we have seen. That's definitely where you want to tune in. We've definitely seen plenty of TBDs, and we've seen plenty of pitchers change once you get to that afternoon. So that's a show you definitely want to tune into there.
Very good. Of course, Chris, I've seen that great home run video from you as well.
Yeah, it's been doing pretty well. We've been kind of slow this week. We got 2 yesterday. I think we got 3 the other day. So we're at 5 this week, a little bit lower than I'd like to be at. But a lot of people just not hitting. A lot of these stars not really showing up. They're slacking off here at the end of it. And a lot of these guys that nobody really knows, there's pretty good value on them. They're showing up. So I got you 6 out there today. I'm updating the list here directly with some more for you guys. Remember, don't parlay. Do these guys straight. Stop trying to chase generational wealth, trying to hit everything. I saw yesterday so many people had 3 legs all crushed by Brandon Lau, who didn't do anything. So remember to play them straight, guys. Don't parlay. Bankroll discipline there, and keep that going. We're gonna keep going, man. It's I'm loving it. We're making pretty decent there on it. Just a couple of days gets you pretty good money. So yeah, don't throw everything in it either. I try to tell people don't throw your whole bankroll at it. A little bit, just lunch money, and we're just gonna keep firing away. And I've got a good list here for a Dinger Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, we got Jorge here on the mornings, and sometimes you popped in on the happy hours. Yeah, I'm mute, Jorge.
Yeah, I had Charlie going off a little bit, so I had to mute that. Yeah, I'll definitely pop in on the afternoon shows a little bit. And definitely will come back more on the mornings. Yeah, just try to get some of these games posted up though before the day of the games. Kind of a lot of games to cover, and definitely a lot of good information and sections we can do, but get some games up early.
That's right. Of course, Sean, see you here on the mornings, and sometimes you'll pop in with the Rod show.
Yeah, football's coming, so I should say football's here now. So you'll definitely see me on. I'll come in on Thursday, maybe with a TD prop or something like an alternate team total, like I threw out there for Justin. He was saying under here for that Philly Cowboy. I said no, let's go over alternate total. So I'll come in Thursday afternoon with the boys and say hello and give out a little prop or something for the Thursday night game there and for the weekend Saturday as well. So.
Right there, and of course, Nino. So we see you there with your doggy videos, and you're also looking at the -1 in the short section.
Yeah, it's been a little break on the -1s, but I'll get back to them. I said some trickier matchups today. I almost got there with the Padres, almost got there with the Cubs, but again, couldn't quite get there. I don't know. I could have, I guess. Yeah, doggy videos, new thumbnail. Go check it out. If you didn't like my old one, go check the new one out. Got the dog there. Thought it might be cute. It was actually Ramon's idea, so shout out Ramon. And not that I hadn't thought about it, but yes, he convinced me to do it. So it's out there. Go check it out.
There you go from El Nino Scorsillo. Got you here. We got you on the morning. Sometimes you pop out on that happy hour.
Yeah, definitely in the morning. Try to slide through the happy hour here and there. But like I said, we kind of picking our spots in baseball. But there's so many college football teams having to dive in early, guys. So really locked in on NFL and college football right now. So we'll be making those plays throughout the week. So definitely want to get that early jump on those lines. So let's not wait till Saturday.
Yeah,
lock in on that money.
Yeah, and he also came up with the name 2-3 Zone. Great name for the W there from Solo. All right, guys, I'm with you here. 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. Like everyone's contributions in the chat. Love looking at your picks. Love looking at your guys' comments there. Keep them over because Higgs already working the team total, ready to roll here. I'm looking for a big day here. Looking for a big one here on that week 1 there. All right, anybody have anything in closing before we close it out?
Don't parlay.
Okay, there you go. Some advice there.
Parlay killed more Jews than Hitler.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
Oh my god! That's a rough one there. That's a rough one.
That's an old school Vegas. That's an old school Vegas saying. I didn't make it up.
I know. That was way back in the day.
That was Desert Inn Hotel. I was taught that buy a Jewish camp.
There you go. There you go. Woo, that's the first one for me. That's there you go. All right. That's gonna do it here for the show, guys. We'll be back here again tomorrow, 9:30 this time. When we goodbye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Six Morning Show.